All right then. I'm just gonna just wait a moment for this to show up. Okay, there we go. All right. Hello, welcome back to the stream. So I think today we're just gonna get back to doing what we were doing yesterday, and that is working on the level geometry for the deepWoods level. So yeah, I'm just gonna open Blender back up, keep doing what we were doing. Once again, here's the level. It's designed in, this is your first time here, the level is designed in such a way that it's designed to kind of be like a maze that's easy to get lost in. But there are like kind of hints and kind of roots. Maybe roots is not the right word, but yeah, basically hints is probably the right word. Basically hints that there is a correct of which way is the right way to go. There's going to be like multiple exits which lead to different places. Ooh, what is this? I don't like that. Yeah, apparently I made some mistakes, but hey, we can fix those today. So let's get to work on that. Okay, looks good. I also noticed another thing that was kind of ugly looking. Ah. I wonder what caused this to appear. It's kind of weird. But hey, it's gone. And there's another one. No, wait, never mind. What is that? Very weird. Oh, weird. It's part of the cliff mesh. I wonder how that got there. How strange. Yeah, let's just delete these stray vertices. That is a weird mystery. Certainly a mystery. Okay, so one of the ways that I've been making hints for the player is by creating these patches of dirt that kind of say, hey, this is part of the pathway to get to the next area, or to the a specific area. And then it branches off into two possible correct paths. One of them is both of them are technically the correct path, but one of them is one of them is like a shortcut that is like temporarily blocked off. The other one is like the real, like the long way around, where it's like the player has to go that way first. Actually, the plan is for. So, anyways, this route kind of is supposed to lead across this gorge into that box thing, which is supposed to be the entrance to a sort of temple level. Now that I look at this a bit more closely, I realize I could probably delete some of this geometry over here. For some reason, I always feel like a little bit of risk whenever I just delete geometry like that. So it's like, ooh, what if I'm making a mistake? And that always, it's I think it's a pretty normal fear to have. Can't wait until I'm finished this, and I can import it back into the game engine, then like test it out, see how it looks. I wonder if this is gonna be a problem. I'm talking about this gap over here. Because on one hand, I feel like the small render distance of well, not render distance, but like, so there's no fog right now in the level editor, but in the game engine there is fog, and I'm wondering if that fog is going to be enough to obscure like that there, because you don't want to see like trees floating, or like a wall of trees floating, just floating there outside the level. That looks wrong, and I can't delete that anyways. It's part of it's a different part of the level. You know what? So there's a very easy way to fix this, or fix a potential problem. I'll just take this. Put it like over there. Yeah. That works. Let's raise this part up. Not sure why I was in the UV editing screen. It kind of. Oh, I can't see chat. I just realized. Well, it's not like anyone chats, anyways. I cry every time when I realize I don't get live viewers. It's not a big deal. I know that people watch some of my VODs, which makes me a little bit happy. It's nice to see that there's people who seem to care about this project of mine. Yo, that seam is gone. There's a seam over here, but I'm not going to bother fixing that because it's not a big deal, I don't think. Bit of a seam there. I don't know. I feel like it's not really worth fixing those. Although I probably will end up fixing them eventually. Probably by accident. Okay, anyways. I was going to add a patch of dirt over here. Man, why is this... What is wrong with this geometry? Why is it like this? This is crazy. I mean, I'm not going to delete it because that's just going to be more work for myself. But man, look at how disgusting this looks. Way too many triangles and super weird spots. What was I thinking? Anyways, this will be... Hold on, I need to figure out how to fill this in. Oh, I remember why I set the geometry this way. It's because of the way it's me. It was me trying to it was me trying to take advantage of the way that lighting is affected by like so it's there's supposed to be like another step that I usually have where I manipulate the vertex normals to kind of affect the lighting to kind of make these like fake shadows. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to articulate what I mean, but basically I'm trying to make these I'm trying to make it look like there's shadows, and by strategically placing vertices and or setting up triangles so that the vertices are like a certain distance from the wall. I think this fits that what I'm trying to do pretty well, actually. This yeah, let's just inset. I don't know. It's hard to explain what I'm trying to say without like a visual aid. Or it's easy to explain it with like a diagram, and I don't really feel like drawing a diagram right now. I apologize if that's to the detriment of the viewing experience. I'm basically manipulating the appearance of the lighting of the overall mesh by strategically placing vertices in specific locations relative to the wall, taking advantage of the fact that the mesh smoothing system will, or at least it should, actually technically it does, well, it's the idea that the mesh will take like some of the vertex normal from the wall, and then when the lighting is like hitting the ground at an angle, it looks kind of it makes it look kind of like the trees are casting shadows onto the ground. It's surprisingly effective. I'm pretty sure that I'm like fairly certain that they used that technique in a lot of the level geometry in a lot of the outdoor level geometry in Zelda Ocarina of Time. It may have been accidental, but when the sun in Zelda Ocarina of Time, when the sun is like hitting the ground outside outdoors in certain levels, it makes it look kind of like there's like shadows being cast, even though there aren't. And that's kind of what I want to replicate here. Excuse me. I've been drinking a delicious Coke. It is making me burp a lot. Always love me a good Coca-Cola. I think Dr. Pepper is pretty good too. Speaking of soft drinks, let me know in the comments what your favorite soft drink is, if you watched this far. By the way, in Canada, we refer to soda as pop. But lately, I've been calling it soda, so I feel like I think it's because I've been watching a lot of American streamers and their language has kind of been rubbing off on me. Even though we speak literally the same language and have like basically the same accent. Like I think there's no difference between a Canadian accent and a northern USA accent. There's definitely difference if you look at like a southern USA accent where they're saying like y'all, like that kind of all that language. Huh? Did I merge this with the wrong thing? Oh, there. Oh, I was super confused. I just had to scroll up. How silly of me. There we go. There's another patch of dirt. Okay, so here's the overall plan for this level. Player enters from here. This area is off limits at the beginning. And same with this area. The player follows an NPC. He leads them through here. And then there's like a thing over here. What that is an entrance to a new zone. Over here is like actually a village that's like up in the trees, because this is a forest. And these aren't all the trees in the forest. These are just like the walls. It's a bunch of like really tall trees that obscure the sun. So there's like a spiraling boardwalk staircase that goes up into the trees. You're basically briefed on a mission there. You go back down, and then you go this way along these patches of dirt. which basically serve as hints that you're going the correct direction. Although now that I think about it, there doesn't seem to be any very many wrong directions here. I mean, I guess over here that you can potentially go this way. And maybe I could put like a loading zone over here that gets triggered over here. And then you touch the loading zone, it brings you back to the beginning. You know, like in Ocarina of Time, The Lost Woods. Then you go through here, there's a narrow passageway. And then the character will lead you over here. You'll find, oh no, it's blocked off by a different thing at a different level. Then you go back. This character will be like, looks like we'll have to take the long way around. We'll have to go through the temple. Then he'll lead you this way across the gorge into the temple, and then you basically have a dungeon to do. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I'm doing this because I'm not sure how far down the fog obscures the visibility of that area down there. I want to make sure that you can't see the bottom, or rather that you can't see where the mesh gets cut off. Why is he... Why is it doing that? Okay, I guess I'll have to do that again. Okay, I think it looks a bit better. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to... Hold on, is there like a randomize thing that I can do here? Uh, Not really. Hmm. I'm trying to do it at a per vertex level. Yeah, weird. Guess I can't, like, come on, all I want to do is, like, break up the, I just want to break up the uniformity of the texture. Because just tiling in such a super predictable way. I found that this is like a good way of counteracting that. Yeah, see, like even like, look at that. It's hold on, hold on. It already looks way better. Just gotta keep doing that. See, that looks pretty good. I mean, you can still kind of see the tiling. It's just a lot less obvious when you look at it from like over here. I think that this way it's going to be actually, hold on. I'm gonna do one more thing. Yeah, maybe there's a bit too much. But you see what I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to make it look the cliffs look a bit more menacing. Okay, I think this should be good. Export it as a GLTF. Put it in Godot, import meshes, world objects, level meshes, deepWoods. Okay. Weird. Usually when I import something into the directory of my Godot project, it like does this importing thing. I wonder if it's not imported. I think that might be the case. I don't know. Let's open up the level area thing. No, there it is. The new stuff. Oh, whoa. Whoa. You see that? Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. I wonder why backface culling is turned. Well, I guess I deliberately left it on or off. I should have turned it on. That's my bad. Okay. Take two. Oh, actually, let's unselect this water plane because we don't need it. A little bit of a seam here, but that's not a big deal. I wonder if I should connect this to that. Pick 3. I think that's fine. This is fine. I mean, it's ugly, but the problem is that they're completely different textures. Oh, actually, I can and should fix that. I'm debating with myself on how I should approach saving this. I'm thinking of just copy pasting them. Actually, no. Let's copy paste these values over here. Okay, now we gotta update the collision. And when I'm done with that, I'm gonna take a bathroom break because I gotta go. All right. Next on the agenda, let's put the props back on. Okay, there's the big trees. Levels filled in again. A lot of stuff. Okay, now that that's done, I'm just gonna quickly do this, and I'll be right back. Ooh, I almost clicked stop streaming by accident. That would have been a mistake. Hold on, let me check something. Okay. Stream is going good. Okay. What to do next? I guess I might as well test it out. Just gonna close that. And we'll see how it runs. So for this, I'm not going to like play through the normal part level. I'm just going to kind of run through it. Oh, hold on a second. Turn fog back on. I'm just going to run around and explore a bit. See if things look right from like a player's perspective. If you're wondering why everything's blurred, because I have the resolution in the game set to like, I don't know, 800 by 600 or something like that. I think in the final product it's going to be like, camera collision isn't set up in this scene. But yeah, anyways, oh, wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. Alright then. Whatever. And now it's gonna permanently sound like I'm walking through water. I don't know if you hear that, but there's like a splashing sound. Because I touched the water, and that... There's like a footsteps sound effect system, but it's only set up for... It requires setup like on a per mesh basis, and this water had it set up, and this land does not have it set up, and it's set up in such a way that whatever you touch overrides the current sound effect. So now it's just going to be splish, splash, splish, splash. I think I'm going to rebalance the combat so it only takes like 2 hits to kill those with this weapon. The reason I want to do that is because it shouldn't... killing enemies is too tedious right now. Okay. Lighting's a little flat over there for some reason. So this leads back to that area with the water. Ooh, I like how the tree branch kind of hangs over like that. That was completely accidental. Okay, so this is going to be a loading zone. So it's like you're gonna touch as soon as you like touch an invisible barrier over here, which I haven't put this in yet, but the idea is that as soon as you touch this barrier, the player's gonna like walk this way, and the camera is going to like fade out, and you're never going to see this when it is finished. At least the goal is for you to see when it's finished. Oh, and now while I'm here, I'm going to check and see if anything looks weird. Uh-oh. You see that there? You can see under the mesh from over here. That is not ideal. I could see under the... There's like a... I just pointed it out with my finger, but I know you guys can't see that. Hold on, let me... I can't point it out with my mouse either. Ugh. Okay. It's a little dark like this. There we go. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. There's like a gap over there where you can see under the mesh, or under the level, basically into the void. Is not something that we want. I'm definitely gonna have to do like a take 4 of the process of designing that. I think that looks okay. Yeah, you can clearly see the bottom there, or that not like the where it goes into the void. So I may have to add like a bottom cap to this gorge, or just change the fog color to match or change, or better yet, change the skybox color down there to match the fog color. Oh man, you can't even see the other side. That's how thick the fog is. Maybe I should lower the... Oh, you can kind of see it. It's very, very, very faint. You might not be able to see it through like the compression on YouTube, but there is like a little thing you can kind of see over there. I think I should change the fog settings to make it easy to see. And there's the sun. That's a little ugly. I can't think of a good way of resolving that in a way that isn't visually unappealing. Same with that. I just can't think. I could obscure it with some grass. Yeah, there's an idea. And you can clearly see that this is a dead end. My goal was to make it impossible to see the end through the fog, but clearly the pathway isn't long enough for that. The idea is that the player might go this way and then trigger a loading zone, sending him back to the beginning. Just like, wow, just like Ocarina of Time. Just like the Lost Woods. Exactly. Oh, and there's no loading zone here. I should add that in. Probably. Right, and there's a lone glowing mushroom. There used to be more, but I deleted them all by accident somehow. I don't remember how I did that. If they just all end up getting deleted somehow. Stuff happens. There used to be a dead end over here, but I decided to go all the way through. This is like a circle. So what I like about this level is that I deliberately left a lot of room for possible additions. Right now it's kind of got a lot of empty spaces. This area is intended to be like a sort of underwater shortcut. Swimming is broken, apparently. But yeah, there's like a passageway down there that you can't really swim through normally. Overall, I think this level is pretty decent. Yeah, I guess next stream I should maybe do some final little fixes in the blender, or I could just ignore, yeah, this ish. Not this one. It's not issue there. Here it is. I should fix that problem. And then I should set up some of the loading zones for this. And then I should make the passageway over the gorge again. To here. I think it's probably a good idea to decrease the fog density increase the distance you can see. Because it's kind of weirdly claustrophobic with the fog right now. You know what? I'll fix the I'll change the fog like right now. Oh wow, it's like 32. That was 40. Can I see across at 40? No, I cannot. About 45. Better. I can kind of see across. It's still a little bit too hard to see. About 50. 50 is good, I think. Yeah, you can clearly see it from here. So tomorrow I'll do some more stuff. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you had hope it was a decent experience that wasn't too boring. It was insightful on how the development process of this game is going. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.